evening, Bob. My name is Garrett Jackson. I'm with the Lawton Town Crier. How are you doing tonight?
Doing wonderful. Thank you for asking.
And so you are the council person for Ward 6. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And so your full name is Bob Weger, and you have been in Lawton for how long?
29 years.
29 years. And so what do you do for a living when you're not here at the City Council?
I'm a pastor. I pastor Bible Baptist here in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Awesome. So community service is important to you, I can tell, based on the fact that you're here as a city council person and shepherding a flock here in the community. What are some of the things about being on the city council that appeal to you and made you want to serve?
One of the things that appealed to me is making a difference. You have an opportunity to make a difference in the community, helping people resolve issues, problems, finding solutions. All of those things I think are very important, and I appreciate the opportunity to help find those answers and get problems resolved. You know, whether it's a street problem, a water problem, a sewer problem, you know, or just other issues, traffic, whatever. I've always liked to be part of the solution in getting answers for citizens.
That's really, really good to hear. So one of the issues with problems that city councilmen face is they come into the office and they know there's a lot of work to be done, but there's a lot of problems that they don't know about. Can you tell us about some of the things that you learned about that you didn't anticipate when you first got elected?
There's so much to learn so fast. You know, there is a lot of times we think we have an understanding of how local government works, city government, and until you really step into it, there's a lot of things that can overwhelm you because you've got to learn really fast to keep up with the do's and the don'ts, what is proper, what is legal, what is not, because, you know, you just can't go and, well, I'm going to do this. No, you can't do that. There are laws in place that prohibit you just going and doing things that you want to do. They have to be followed.
So in this learning process of learning to be a city council person, do you think that, I don't want to say you've bitten off more than you can chew, but do you think it's a bigger job than what's really advertised?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It is a bigger job, but you know, for those that are up to the challenges, I think it's a great opportunity. You know, it does require time. You have to do your homework, you have to do your research, you have to read. And of course, if you don't like to read, that's going to be a problem. But you've got to do some research and see what the solutions are, what can be proposed, what cannot be proposed, what will work best for the citizens, because you're not just representing your ward, you're actually one of 8 that are representing the whole city. And so we want to do what's best for all. And yes, it is a challenge.
Okay. So when you represent the whole city, and I know you represent your ward specifically, but let me ask this. Is there something you want to accomplish with your time here on the City Council? I know with when I talked to Councilman Warren, he talked about working with the library and bringing things more sustainable and working with the Children's First initiative that the mayor had. Can you tell us about what your objectives and agenda is?
I want Lawton to move forward with vision. One of the things I think that Lawton has struggled with in the past has been vision. And I'm thankful that we have a mayor and a council today that does have vision, that is seeking to move forward in having a city that is progressing, not digressing. If that, you know, helps you understand.
Absolutely. What are some of the challenges that you see that's holding Lawton back?
The challenges that hold Lawton back, I would say probably more citizens getting involved. That holds us back. I think more citizens could be involved if they wanted to be involved, because it's not just my town or your town, it's our town. And the more people that can get involved, the better the community is going to become overall.
Now, not to ask a self-serving question, but what about independent media such as myself? Is that important to the civil
oh, absolutely.
discussion?
Absolutely. I think anytime you have independents that come in and report, I think they have a great place, and a competition's always good. Absolutely.
Awesome. Now, if you could say anything to the citizens of Lawton and specifically your ward, I'll give you a couple seconds to talk directly to them. What would you like to say to them?
I would say thank you very much for the opportunity to serve as your councilman. And together we want to improve the quality of life of all our citizens, especially in Ward 6, but all of Lawton. And I thank them for the opportunity to serve and look forward to serving them in my remaining time.
Awesome. Bob, would you like to be on the show again in the future?
Yes, sure. That'd be
Awesome.
fine.
Well, thank you very much for joining us on the Record, and we look forward to having you again to answer more questions.
Thank you so very much for your time.